Hey everybody, this is Beelit, and I'm really sorry. I didn't realize that I hadn't uploaded these matches yet, um, but I kind of realized why. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about these matches. Nothing was really different. It was, you know, the same gameplay style. The same things were happening. Nothing hasn't already been said. Now that particular thing, I like to use that item cancel. You probably see me use it a lot with Killer B. But of course, it's the parts are still easily suppable. So, but either way, back to what I was saying before. It's really nothing. Oh, okay, and I missed the tech because of the lag. Back to what I was saying. There's really nothing that I haven't already said before. Port plays a very counter-heavy play style. Um, Killer B is a close range kind of guy. He doesn't really have much ranged ability. So with my support team, which I'll kind of talk about a little bit later, with my team, it's really hard for me to play against this because I have to pretty much go into his territory and allow him to get all the counters that he wants. So it really becomes a subbing game, and there's just not much that I can do. So about my support team, a lot of people don't. I don't think a lot of people understand the team. I think people think that the team is like good. Actually, the philosophy behind picking those two support characters was to put a handicap, a further handicap on myself. Um, the reason I switched to Killer B was because I wanted to get 20 ranked losses online, but I didn't want to just like stand there and let someone beat me. The reason I wanted these 20 ranked losses was because I needed to get the title so that I could get the Platinum Trophy for the game. And when I got the Platinum Trophy, that was supposed to be the end of Storm 2 for me. And I did take a break, but I wanted to get the 20 losses, and I didn't want to stick around and earn them, more or less. So I just decided to take Killer B online and give him these support characters, which could be used effectively, but because of the nature of people's playstyles, would be very hard to actually use. And so that's kind of where the support team came in. You can see that they're both attack supports. That is supposed to only encourage me using melee, something that you're not really encouraged to do that much. So yeah, that's the story behind my support team, and you'll see. I'm having a rough time trying to get anything done, and also a lot of these kicks that you're seeing, and I had to go for that just because time was running out. A lot of the kicks that you're seeing are meant to be tilts, but I have a broken analog stick. Well, it's not. Well, yeah, it's kind of broken. It sticks very heavily, so I have to push it and then kind of pull it back to get the tilt action. And if I don't do it quick enough, then I don't get the tilt. So a lot of times I'll end up just doing a kick, and then yeah, I'm kind of screwed. Sometimes I'll try to just continue it. If it fails, I'll just try to continue the combo and try to make something out of it. But a lot of times I just get countered. Something that I will say about Sage slash Hokage Naruto, I don't like him at all. He's so freaking safe in this game. I mean, in the way people play him, they just play him in the way that makes him so annoying. His jutsu is pretty safe if you don't sub it. Spiral Gaming, awesome channel if you haven't seen it. He posts Storm 2 gameplay. He's much better than I could ever hope to be. So if you haven't checked him out, definitely do check him out. He's really good. He had commented on one of the videos. I guess I wasn't really complaining about Sage Naruto. Just kind of nah, Um, I was saying some. I was saying that his jutsu was just too safe, and he said, well, there's counters to Sage Naruto, and that particular thing was I think it was a glitch with pain. I've only seen it twice, and I think what it has to do with is Pain's attack somehow hitting more than one time. I don't know all the reasons, because one time it even happened when my opponent was teching. They were like teching, and for some reason they were getting hit by Pain multiple times. So it's famously used with Hinata, the Hinata Pain glitch, and you can do, like, I would say 90% damage and max out your storm gauge in one hit. It's where Hinata and Pain both use their jutsu at the same time, and then the hits like keep registering with Pain and Hinata. So it just ends up happening. The damage just happens over and over and over. Anyway, so Spiral had said that there were counters to the jutsu, and he said sub jutsu, sub throw. And when I read that, I stopped and I thought for a second, and I was like, wait a minute, that's the same counter. Like, to me, that's like the same counter, because it's the counter is the substitution. And so that's that was a read. He's what am I saying? Port is a little easy to read in that respect because he never does that stuff otherwise. So when he's at a range and he calls in Sasuke, 9 times out of 10 he's gonna chakra dash. And he's so easy to read because it's so out of character for him to do that. He's so defensive. So whenever he's at that range, you just know he's gonna do something like that. So it's kind of that's something that he should kind of work on, because he's a little bit too predictable in that sense. Maybe a little bit more predictable than the average person, just because his playstyle is so defensive and counter heavy that when he actually does something like that, you just know what's going to happen. But anyway, back to the sub thing. If you don't sub it, it's very, very hard to counter. And to counter the jutsu properly, you have to cancel that little stun state that you're in when it hits your guard. You have to cancel that perfectly. So on the very, very last hit, and Killer Bee got turned around there, on the very, very last hit, you have to input your tilt and have it come out as soon as that last hit goes out. And if you miss it, then your opponent's going to have enough time to guard because the attack is so safe. And a lot of people abuse that. It's very, very hard to do that online unless you've got a lot of experience. I definitely don't. But you'll see, it's a lot of times it looks like I should be able to get it, but you can guard so quickly after the attack that if you don't always hit it perfectly, it doesn't matter, So, that's just something I kind of wanted to say, because I really don't like him, and it's not even his awakening. The tilt in his awakening is definitely, it's a monster, and I think actually he uses the awakening a little bit later. Might be in this match or the next match. I'm not entirely sure. Actually, I'm not even sure if there will be a next match. I think there will, actually. So the tilt is definitely devastating. But to me, the biggest part about Sage Naruto is just the jutsu, because that's what everybody uses on him. When he's not in the awakening, jutsu, 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 over and over and over. A lot of times people, it'll be in the next match, I guess. A lot of times people will move using the jutsu. I mean, that's how they maneuver around the map, is just using the jutsu. It's just a gripe that I have. And in Generations with the sub bar, it's going to be very important that characters are vulnerable. especially characters with very very safe attacks in Storm 2. They're going to need a cooldown time, or else it's going to be even worse because you're going to have that limited substitution. So you're going to need to guard things and be able to counter a little bit more. And if you're not given that option without using the substitution, you're going to be at a big disadvantage. Um, the characters that are safe are going to be even more prevalent. Um, so I really hope that that's something that they kind of work on. Um, it doesn't seem like it's something they can afford to just kind of let go, in my opinion. Um, that's just that's how I'm thinking about it. So, and even still, you've got the substitution mechanic um, when you're trying to punish the jutsu. Sorry, I'm going back and forth. That's just how I am sometimes. Um, so you'll see that Killer Bee's just not able to do a lot. He's able to get some in, but if your opponent is really good at substitutions, you're you're not really gonna get too much. You're gonna have to be very very careful. And right now, I'm trying to get any amount of damage that I can, and I'm trying to be as safe as I can, but it's just not working perfectly. Now, right now, I'm actually doing pretty well. And he actually tried to go for a throw, which he shouldn't have done. But, can I? No, I won't land this. The lag was getting on my nerves. So, I think he's actually going to go into Awakening pretty soon. Yeah, he's running away now. Oh, he's going to keep the, he's going to keep it now since he's got the Team Ultimate. So, I guess right now I'm just trying to wait out the Team Ultimate. And here comes a throw. Oh, that sucks. I actually don't, I forgot that happened. Oh, and then I sub here, which I had said that happened earlier. I was actually holding the guard button, and for some reason I substituted. The throws in the game are really weird. You'll see I was in the air, yet, the hitbox just barely nicked me. Actually, I guess we missed the Awakening. Man, I really should have paid attention. So I guess I'm going to... Oh, no, I'm going to get hit by a jutsu because I tried to chakra dash. That's what I'm going to do. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I'm going to... No. I'm going to be doing subscriber skirmishes. If you guys, participate, I'm going to be doing subscriber skirmishes during the winter break. So, the winter school break. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do any before Christmas. I might be able to do a few afterwards, but make sure that you visit the official subscriber skirmish rules video. Because I really want you guys to do the things that I'm asking for, and I'm not trying to do it just, to make you do stuff. I really want to get some kind of organization. Yes, yeah. I'm trying to get it organized, because I don't want this to just be a Storm 2 thing. I want this to move on. I want this to be in Generations and other games if it works out well. So if you participate in the subscriber skirmish videos, it will really help to kind of go into the future with my channel. Your participation now will help in the future for different things I may decide to do. I will try to hold tournaments in Generations, but I can only do that if you guys help me out now, because if everything's disorganized, then it's gonna fall through. Things aren't going to be as good as they should be, and it's not going to work out well. So if I can get some organization, man, why am I having such a rough time with that? If I can get things organized now, that'll save a lot of trouble and time when Generations comes out. and I really hope to hit Generations full steam. Um, I want to have a lot of subscriber participation because I like hanging out with subscribers. You guys are pretty cool, um, and I really hope that you guys can enjoy that. So make sure that you go and check the video out. Don't be afraid to send me a message. There's really only one thing that you have to do, and that's just send me the friend invite with the information that I ask. And it's not really hard. Just tell me you're a subscriber, blah blah blah. It's really not too much. Um, so don't be overwhelmed. Don't think that I'm going to be asking for money. It's really simple, but it really goes a long way towards helping me out, and in turn helping you guys out because we get more fun content. So make sure you check it out. I hope you enjoyed these matches. I'm going to be kicking around the idea of more commentary, just trying to find a good place to do it. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and share it however you feel necessary. And if you like this content and you'd like to subscribe to me, feel free to. I won't stop you. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.